Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're looking at these guys right here. These are the newest thing from Techno. This is a gaming true wireless, and it comes in these two different colors. You have the black color in the background and this white color right here. And of course, they got a lot of bling to them. Very flashy. You got the RGB lighting on the case. And I'm not sure if the RGB is on. I think the headsets themselves are just red and white. It's on pink right now. Now it's on red. It goes through the full colors. We've got two blues, pink, red, yellow, and green. I believe that's the color sequence. Looking at these, HD sound, ultra low latency, 25 hours, and of course cool lighting, which is RGB lighting. This is the G01 True Wireless Gaming Earbuds from Techno without the C-H. It's just the C. TECNO. Looking on the back, we have HD sound. These have 4 dynamic drivers. That means it has 2 dynamic drivers in each side. There's 6mm drivers. It has a gaming mode and a music mode. The gaming mode allows ultra low latency. You can use that as well in media and stuff, and not have the lips moving and the video not synced. Music mode is good. It enhances the sound from music, a little bit more bass, low end, and the treble and the mids are moved forward. Like I said, Bluetooth 5.0. 33 feet distance. I don't see why we would be taking buds that far away, but I did take them all the way to the kitchen, dining room, all the way to the ends of the apartment, and I don't live in a mansion, but I do have walls all over the place, and it worked perfectly, and there was no cutoffs. Some I start in this room and then I go to the other end, and I get some kind of cutoff at a certain point. Okay, 500 milliamp for the case, 40 milliamps for each unit. Charging time is 2 hours for the units, 15 hours for the case. USB-C, and like I said, 6mm drivers. It has 2 of them each side. I don't have any specs on the connectivity. I hope I'm saying ACC and SBC. I know SBC is right, but I always confuse ACC. Sometimes I call it AAC. Either one. It has that. It doesn't have aptX, but that code is very good anyway. It's a very stable code. Of course, you get the lighting, you get the case. It's magnetic. I'm going to take a look at the units themselves, which is also magnetic. They stick right in there. So you don't lose them if you open the case. They're not going to fall out on you. This is a full touch control here. Play, pause, volume up, volume down. Little flashing X light there. Got the different tips. It comes with different sizes inside, as well as the USB charging cable. Everybody's seen a USB-C cable. It's just a little short one, probably about this long. Different sizes. It has small, large, and extra large, or maybe the large is just actually a medium. I don't know, but it should fit most of yours. Stock was perfect for me. Usually is, to be honest. I usually think they go with medium most of the time, and usually it fits me perfectly. This nice shape. These feel good. They got a solid plastic. It's not bendable. It's not the very lightweight, cheap plastic. It's just a solid plastic. Fits comfortable in the ear, and it's so lightweight. You're not going to know it's there when you're using it for a long time, which I did. I used it until they were discharged. Overall, good performance from these, good connectivity. The microphone was excellent. I used it outside. There was, wind and noise from traffic and just the usual nature noises. And the call was clear. Nobody said they couldn't hear me. I could hear them. They could hear me. It was perfect that way. So that gets points for that as well. So it has a lot of useful features. I suppose the microphone would be good. A noise canceling microphone, I think it has on it, is also good for gaming, of course, when you want to cuss out people for invading you or whatever game you're playing. It looks cool too. You gotta admit it, this wedge kind of shape, kind of almost like a mouse shape. It looks cool. It really does. The lighting, I love lighting. Now, it's got useful features. It connects well. It sounds good on calls. It's built well. as far as I know. I mean, I haven't used these for 3 years or anything like that, but it seems like it's built very decent. They definitely had no problems connecting. I had no problems listening to music, watching a video, playing some mobile games, even using it on the Switch, which now supports Bluetooth audio. I had no problems connecting, so that was good. That's always a plus. You'd be surprised sometimes some things need to be reset or there's a problem with it or something like that. These were fine. And now, how do they sound? Now, we're not going to, using one of the lower Bluetooth codes, we're not going to be all nitpicky about the sound. It's Bluetooth. Bluetooth is Bluetooth, and the sound, it's going to be different. Even on a different phone, it sounds different sometimes. There's mild differences between phones in loudness and, call quality and everything else. Sound-wise, I thought they were very good. There is some elevated bass. It kind of gets a little more in the music mode, and the bass has some good control, though. I would not say it's like overly boomy bass, but it does have a definitely nice rumble to it, and there's a good thump there in both mid and sub bass. Now, with that said, it doesn't hang around long. It does go away fast, so there's a fast roll off there. And when you get into the mids, lower mids, of course, they would be warm, being a V shape, mild recession in the mids, but they're so clear and very clear. Vocals and dialogue, excellently clear. Then we get into highs, and the highs have some very good detail, some sparkle, and there's some good detail overall between the mids, the lows, and the highs. Good detail there from the dual speakers. So definitely has kind of a fun sound to it. Its sound is suited very well to gaming. There is some good soundstage there too. I think it gets a little bit more enhanced with the game mode, but there is some really good soundstage there, which is something you need, especially for RPGs and stuff, for the atmosphere. Bass is good for the first-person shooters as well as detail, because you want to hear definitely footsteps and everything coming up from behind you. You want that nice directional sound. These offer it for you. Now there's no like XFI on these, or no Dolby or anything else, but still the sound stage has a decent width to it, and there's a decent amount of imaging there as well, considering these are Bluetooth. Now, I'm not going to put these up against a $300 pair of gaming headphones that are wired or something like that, or the Odyssey Mobiuses or something. But for what these do, it was surprisingly very good. And they look cool doing it. They really do. I love the lighting. So what attracted me to these was the shape, the lighting, the cool, the cleanliness of this, looking almost that apple bright white color goes good with like using, your laptop or your Apple product. And then of course this darker color, very stealthy, good looking for like using the Switch or a gaming laptop or something like that, or even a PC. Now I know a majority of gamers, they use the headsets, but if you're out, you don't want to carry that big headset with you or anything. Here you go. You got something that's made for gaming that does a decent job of it overall. This has been the TECNO. This is the G01. It's a true wireless gaming headset. And my personal opinion is I like these. I'll be doing a follow-up maybe a few months from now, tell you a little more about, how I feel about them, and I'll be using these mostly for gaming. They do music very well. They do media very well. But I think these were intended for gaming and the other stuff. Especially having a music mode. Obviously, it was made for music, because you're not gonna just buy that and just say, I'm just using it for gaming and I'll put something else on with me. I'll carry something else with me to listen to music. No, this does it all. So that's what you'll be using it for. Me, I'll be using it for gaming, and I'll be taking it on trips with me like I already did. It worked out well for the last trip. It worked out well for the walk outdoors, and I could take phone calls and stuff. So I'll definitely recommend these. I like them. And you know what? I hope this video was good for you. I'll see you again out there. Please be safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much.